Are you ready to transform your garden into a stunning space without spending a fortune? In today's video, we're diving into clever, creative ways to turn everyday discarded items into beautiful garden decor. From old drawers and tires to glass bottles and vintage tools, you'll see how a little imagination and repurposing can go a long way. Whether you're working with a big backyard or a tiny balcony, these ideas will inspire you to rethink what you throw away. Stick around, you might never look at junk the same way again. Take a moment to look around your home, garage, or even your local thrift shop. Those forgotten vintage items might just be the hidden gems your garden needs. Old watering cans, chipped teapots, metal buckets, and wooden crates can all become charming focal points in your outdoor space. With a little cleaning and creativity, you can transform them into unique plant holders, rustic lanterns, or quaint garden markers. These pieces tell stories of the past while adding layers of warmth and character to your garden. The best part about using vintage finds is how naturally they blend with greenery and blooms. Their worn textures and aged finishes complement the organic feel of a garden, making the space feel cozy and intentional. Once you start adding these treasures, you'll notice how even the smallest corner can feel more alive and expressive. Now let's move on to something you probably see all the time: wooden pallets, and discover how they can become both functional and beautiful. Wooden pallets are often tossed aside, but they hold incredible potential in the world of DIY garden decor. With just a few cuts and some sanding, pallets can become vertical gardens, rustic shelves, or even outdoor furniture. They're especially perfect for smaller gardens or balconies where space is limited. You can paint them to match your garden's color scheme, or leave them natural for a more organic look. Pallets make it easy to layer plants vertically, creating more room and visual interest. Whether you're planting herbs, succulents, or flowers, This repurposed structure becomes a living wall full of life and color. It's satisfying to see something so industrial take on a new life in nature. From sturdy wood to delicate blooms, let's now turn our attention to an everyday item with big potential: tin cans. Tin cans are one of the most underrated resources in upcycled garden decor. Simple, accessible, and incredibly versatile, these containers can be turned into vibrant planters, hanging lanterns, or even garden wind chimes. A little paint, some holes for drainage, and a creative eye are all you need to give them a fresh purpose. Whether you hang them from tree branches or attach them to a fence, they bring color and charm instantly. Adding a variety of painted tin cans introduces a playful and artistic energy to your garden. The best part? They're easy to swap out or refresh with seasonal themes. It's a fantastic way to recycle while adding personality to your space. And speaking of color and sparkle, let's explore how old glass bottles can reflect light and beauty into your garden. Glass bottles, especially colored ones, can be used to create truly magical effects in the garden. Their reflective surfaces and vivid hues make them ideal for garden borders, light catchers, or even DIY sculptures. Place them upside down along a path, embed them in walls, or string them as a sun-catching curtain. Each bottle adds a glint of enchantment. The natural sunlight passing through glass creates shifting patterns and glows that evolve throughout the day. It's an easy way to introduce light play without wiring or electricity. The recycled nature of bottles also fits perfectly with sustainable garden design. Now that we've brought in a bit of sparkle, it's time to ground our garden again, this time with old drawers. Old drawers might seem like junk, but they can become some of the most charming planters in your garden. Their boxy shapes and depth are perfect for layering different plants, especially trailing ones that spill over the sides. Stack them at different angles or heights to add dimension and visual interest to any corner. Painting or staining the drawers can add pops of color or help them blend into a more rustic vibe. Add handles or labels to make them even more whimsical. This kind of repurposing not only saves materials from the landfill, but also gives your garden a look no store can offer. Next, let's go vertical again. This time with something even more unexpected, an old wooden ladder. old wooden ladder might be gathering dust in the garage, but with a little imagination, it can become a stunning garden display. Simply prop it against a wall or fence and use each step as a shelf for potted plants. It's a great way to showcase small collections or bring variety to your plant heights. The vertical lines of a ladder add structure, guiding the eye upward and making the space feel fuller and more curated. It's also an easy piece to move around or change up with new plants through the seasons. As we keep climbing creatively, let's talk about transforming something broken into something truly beautiful: chip dishes and mosaic art. Don't toss those chipped plates or cracked mugs just yet. They're perfect for creating stunning mosaic designs in your garden. Whether you're decorating stepping stones, flower pots, or even walls, broken ceramics can be arranged into colorful patterns that tell a story and bring texture and artistry to your outdoor space. Mosaics are a beautiful way to bring personality into your decor. Each shard becomes a brushstroke in a larger picture. Plus, they're weather-resistant and long-lasting, making them a practical choice for outdoor art. From fragments to full bloom, our next repurposing idea brings shape and function together using something bold: old tires. Used tires might not seem like decor material at first, but they can be transformed into bold, colorful flower beds with just a coat of paint and a little creativity. Stack them, hang them, or place them directly on the ground. Each method opens new ways to display your plants. Tires are durable and provide deep planting space for larger blooms or cascading greenery. Their round shapes add softness and symmetry, while paint can make them pop or blend into the surroundings. Now that we've embraced the bold and circular, let's shift gears and give attention to tools of the past, rusty ones to be exact. Those old rusty garden tools might seem like they're past their prime, but they can become striking rustic decor pieces. Mount them on fences, arrange them in flower beds, or hang them in creative patterns for a farmhouse-style accent that celebrates gardening history and adds vintage charm. The natural patina of weathered metal pairs beautifully with fresh flowers and wood tones. These displays not only tell a story, but also preserve a little piece of the past in your modern garden. Speaking of natural charm and function, let's wrap up with a final flexible idea: repurposing wooden crates. Wooden crates are incredibly handy in the garden, not just for storage, but as stylish shelving units. Stack them horizontally or vertically to display small potted plants, store tools, or hold watering cans and decor pieces. They bring an instant sense of order and rustic appeal to any garden nook. What makes crates so versatile is how easily they adapt to different spaces. Paint them, distress them, or leave them raw. Each look fits a different mood or theme. With all these ideas, you now have a toolkit of inspiration to reimagine and reuse what you already have, bringing sustainability and beauty together in your garden decor. And there you have it, 10 brilliant ways to reimagine and reuse ordinary items into extraordinary garden decor. Not only are these ideas budget-friendly, but they're also a great way to add personality and sustainability to your outdoor space. From rustic ladders to colorful tin cans, every piece tells a story while giving new life to forgotten materials. If you found these tips helpful or feel inspired to try them in your own garden, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more home and garden decor ideas, and drop a comment below telling us which DIY you're excited to try. Thanks for watching Best House Decor. See you in the next video.